What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool shit almost every single day. And in today's video, we are doing part 2 of a 2-part unboxing that we started yesterday, where we unboxed this fabulous We Are Not Your Kind Corey mask from the Second Nature Workshop. And as I mentioned in that video, today's video is going to be another We Are Not Your Kind Corey mask, but a different variation. And you guys are probably wondering why I haven't been shooting any of these mask unboxings down in the mask room, and the answer is simple. We've started moving stuff over to the new place, so the mask room is in disarray. So you guys are just going to have to deal with me shooting here in the office for a little bit until we are fully set up over there, at least enough to be able to shoot and film and edit and stuff. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and get on into the package. Obviously already opened, and the other one's sitting right there, and I also noticed a piece of paper. Probably should have read it in yesterday's video, but it says, "Hello there, AJ. It was a January when we made this first transparent version of Corey We Are Not Your Kind mask and wanted to start working on your copy. We weren't able to make it in January because we were out of materials and it is impossible to get fast on holidays. Well, after we had received the materials, we faced a new problem. The mold was broken. Shitty situation. We learned our mistakes and made the mask all over again from beginning to end. We made a new plug, sculpture, and mold. The main aim for us was to make it as good and transparent as possible. This mask is the reason for a lot of nervous breakdowns, tantrums, and sleepless nights. We hope that it was worth the wait, and we want the maximum honest review because it will help us to improve our skills. All our hate, Second Nature Workshop. P.S. We want to say hi to Larnie Mask. Your works are brilliant. P.P.S. Stay safe." Haha, PP. Alright, well, that was a nice little note there, and just a little bit of history about the transaction, about the mask itself, and everything that went down to make this go down. So we will go ahead and pull this copy out and take a look at what we've got. And as I mentioned in yesterday's video, this is just going to be the first stitched cheek variation. As you can see there, we've got the spider stitching, as a lot of people called it, because it was very reminiscent of a spider. And also there's a song on this album called Spiders. So now this is the one that I was super excited to get because Corey had so many different cool face paints with this, and finally the mask itself looked cool. And it was just going to be a really nice display piece. And there's actually a face paint design that I have picked out, that I've had picked out for a long time now, that I cannot wait to get on a foam head. It's one of my all-time favorite We Are Not Your Kind Corey photos, and I'm definitely excited to do that. So I think towards the end of this video, we're going to go ahead and paint up the foam head to match this. We'll do a little time lapse and everything will be cool. And yeah, I just really can't wait for that part. Now, as for the mask, obviously I said yesterday that I think that the Second Nature Workshop has the most accurate We Are Not Your Kind Coreys. I definitely think that their sculpt is the best. These are totally translucent. There's no weird texture on the mask. There's no air bubbles. Everything about these is perfect. And I've seen a lot of We Are Not Your Kind Coreys, and I just don't think that any of them live up to the hype that they have online. And that's not to say that they are bad replicas, it's just to say that they're pushed maybe a little too hard when you could get something that's of this quality. And this is where I would go all day long. And I haven't received a couple of those other pieces. Maybe I'd have to see them in person. So if you're out there making We Are Not Your Kind Coreys, you want to see what I honestly think about them, send them in. I'll shoot a video on them. But for right now, I gotta say, the Second Nature Workshop definitely has the King Corey We Are Not Your Kind masks. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of these packing peanuts out of there and show you the mask itself up close there. As you can see, totally translucent, and there are really just no air bubbles in this. I'm like holding it up against the light looking for some sort of imperfection, and there isn't one. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this going. I don't want to spend too much time talking about the mask because I've done reviews on these masks before, not specifically from the Second Nature Workshop, but just the Corey masks in general. I don't really have a lot of things to say about the We Are Not Your Kind mask that I haven't said in the other videos. I do want to go ahead and get this foam head painted up and get started on that because I think that's really when this mask is going to shine. So, grade A fucking mask. I'm absolutely over the moon about both of these pieces. I'm stoked to have them, and I can't wait to get both foam heads painted up. So I'd like to give a huge shout out to the Second Nature Workshop. You guys fucking rule. I know that the shipping stuff was out of your hands. Not only mainly due to the fact that just shipping out of country sucks, but then the COVID stuff happened, so I do not hold that against you guys whatsoever. Please don't worry about that, and I'm definitely looking forward to ordering from you again. Now, as for any of my viewers, if you guys are interested in picking something like this up or a number of other masks that they offer, everything from Slipknot to Hollywood Undead, make sure to go check them out. I am going to be dropping their information down below as always. So yeah, what do you say we go ahead and get the foam head painted? Alright guys, I got the paint job done up real quick, and obviously this isn't perfect because clearly the foam heads are a lot smaller than Corey's actual head, and we honestly don't even know the actual size of the mask. So not only is the mask size different, but the foam head isn't a real human head. Typically the male foam heads are pretty small in comparison to an actual human head. But for the most part, I think it looks cool. I'm definitely happy with it. I think it's going to look great on the shelf. And yeah, definitely my favorite Corey paint job. So once again, a huge thank you to the Second Nature Workshop for hooking me up on these masks. I absolutely love them, and I am so happy to have them here in the collection. Super, super special pieces. Whether you love this Corey mask or you hate this Corey mask, there's just something about it that's very neat. To be able to pull off a flawless replica time and time again of a clear silicone mask is super impressive, so they've got my respect no matter what. Make sure to go follow them. I'm going to be dropping their information down below, and that will be that for this video. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and until next time, this has been AJ Good, caught red-handed at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
You need to put a mask on. I hate AJ girls don't wanna ask for. That's me fucking popping wheelies, driving like the NASCAR. Mask on, mask on, mask on, mask on. You might see him off in traffic, he be moving around. I hate AJ good, tagged it all around the town. I hate AJ good.